this is where things get a little hairy for folks. I stopped here for a reason. And that in the center is a tree, being decorated by deities of the Assyrian people. Notice the top of the tree, sitting on top of the tree like an angel, is the symbol of Nimrod. The tree being cut down and brought inside is a symbol of worshiping Nimrod. Now there's two ways you can look at this. If you want a tree in your house and you really like the tree in your house, that's fine. Just don't put presents underneath it. Putting presents underneath the tree gives that tree a gift-giving life. That tradition comes from Nimrod. If you don't agree with having a tree in your home, the other side of it is get all of your plants out of your house. Because plants being inside your home was the worship of Nimrod. Any plant, not just a Christmas tree, not just an evergreen, any plant that would grow inside of a dwelling was the worship of Nimrod. So if you disagree with the Christmas tree, you've got to take it all into account and get rid of the plants inside your home too. Or if you want a tree in your home and you don't really care about anything, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's not my choice, it's yours. This is your choice. I'm just giving you the information. Me personally, I don't have a tree in my home. But I do go to my mom's house who does. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and tell you to get the trees out of your house and the plants out of your house. I'm just giving it to you the way it is. This is also another depiction. These are not even trees. These are just plants, which is signifying the worship of Nimrod and its different deities dressing just the plants. Those are flowers. That's not even a tree. This is Ishtar, which Samaris changed her name, calling herself the goddess of heaven, after she married her son Nimrod. Actually, let me backtrack. She was one of Nimrod's wives, was the nurse of Tammuz. When Nimrod died, she married Tammuz, calling Tammuz the incarnation of Nimrod, and calling herself the goddess of heaven, which in return ends up being the crescent moon. This is Horus, another symbol. Notice the child in the mother's lap. Notice the sun disk above her head. This is the same image, just a different depiction of her. This is the golden calf. This is what the children of Israel were building. I always had a different philosophy that they were really worshiping God because the olive was the ox head. No, that's not even close. This is what they were worshiping. They were worshiping the moon goddess. Another depiction from Egypt. This is from ancient Asia, predating Christianity. This was their fertility goddess. Notice what her foot is on. Think of all the depictions of Mary you've seen, standing on top of the moon with her foot on the serpent's head. This predates any of those. This is from China. India. Another from India. South America. Mexico. Same image all over the world of mother and child. This is an image that I found that was the front page of a Bible. You see on the right, looks like Mary holding Jesus, standing on the moon. The scripture reads that she would be clothed in the sun, standing on the moon with a crown of stars. Where are the stars? It's because it's not Mary. That's Semiramis, holding Tammuz. Look at the depictions on the other side. Those are all depictions of Luna or Semiramis, or the goddess of heaven. Not sure where this was at, but I found it where somebody had been to a Catholic church of some sort. I want you to look closely at this. She is worshiping above the Ark of the Covenant. There is a moon on top of the Ark of the Covenant. The center of her chest is a sun disk with the image of Jesus in it. Same as this that was found by an Edomite seal. This is Diana of Ephesus. Notice how much she looks like the ancient image of Shamash. This is a depiction of a sun god from Mexico. Sun god of the Aztecs. Look at the similarities. Something interesting about the sun disk that Jesus has been crucified on. Anytime you see a crucifix, notice that he's always dead. The hole is in his side. He's dead. Whose victory? Who is the only one who would claim victory in the death of Yeshua? Lucifer himself. These depictions, and this is my theory, Lucifer has been trying to be worshipped since the beginning of time. Through Nimrod, he found a vehicle. And it's carried on throughout the generations. Constantine did not see an image of God. He did not see an image of Jesus. He saw an image of Lucifer. Lucifer said, "Worship me and change your entire country to worship me." Every image of Jesus was mounted to a sun to make an easy transition for the Roman people out of their pagan lifestyle. All of the images of Tammuz and Semiramis were given crowns and called Mary and Jesus. The idolatry never left. It was just covered up. You only cover something up if you plan on resurfacing it one day. He's hiding behind it. And you can see in every image Jesus mounted to a sun. He's not mounted to a sun here, but he's mounted to the symbol of Shamash. Notice the symbol behind his head, even in his resurrection. This is the symbol of actually Baal, more commonly known as Molech. Saddam Hussein thought that he was the incarnation of Nimrod, as depicted in this painting. Notice in the corner the symbol. The same symbol that the Celtics wear around their neck as they're worshiping their gods. The same image that's behind the head of Jesus in almost every depiction in the Catholic Church. Notice the rays on the head of Shamash. The same rays that are on the head of the Greek god Sol. Same rays that are on the head of the Roman god Apollos. Sol again. Sol.